Sure. How about that? That's better. So sorry, I'm still late. I'm not ready. I said I would be ready at whatever 30. And I'm making these winglets for the my Mini Guinea version. Modified Mini Guinea twin little plane. I have to make new tail feathers for it. And I was just finishing that up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to modify this servo according to bonafidepirate's method. And I have the supplies and equipment to do it, I hope. I'm not really ready. I am late. Very, very late. Time passed before I was ready. Okay, so these two are basically ready. I can just throw them in the bin with the other pieces that I've completed. Ready to glue that together. I had the hot glue gun going. We're going to need this box today. So, my apologies for not having my shit together. So, what we're doing today is we are going to fix up this servo. We already have one open. I bought two of them. Oh, and we're also going to unplug the glue gun. I don't think we're going to need it. So what we're doing is we're constructing the FPV pod, which is basically everything is going on this little styrofoam canopy. I hope it holds up. The secondary camera is going to be on there. I usually have it on the right side, so this time I'm going to have it on the left side. I'm just going to have it pointing sideways. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have it pointing kind of like this. It's just going to be a little camera. Then the main pan tilt is going to be this RunCam hybrid split 4K. We won't be using the 4K part. And this is the mount by bonafidepirate. And we're also doing the servo mod. And this servo is the servo that he recommended. So we're going to pull this whole thing out. This is going to go into a bag of parts that I already have set aside. There's another piece to it. So that holds the board and then the tilt servo at the same time. This is the tilt, and this part holds the camera. Okay, anyway, we'll do that later. So I'm gonna go, and then I ordered from eBay probably the same 8 watt 2.2k ohm resistors. So what we're gonna do is do the same thing that he did, and I've never done this before. I've never taken apart a servo even. And let's see, we got to get the right view going here. Let's get the camera. There we go. So we're going to, this is a little too, is my mic a little too loud? Don't know. Turn off that part. Turn this down a little. Sorry, I'm playing with OBS a little bit. Okay. So what we need to do is take this apart. We'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. And we're going to be putting two of these resistors in. Might as well get them out. these cost very little money. Like this whole thing was like $5 or something with shipping. And it came very quickly. And they're very tiny. Oh, we're going to need a little heat shrink too. Get some the heat shrink drawer out, just so that's ready to go. I'll probably need this size piece. I should have made a bigger hole. Maybe that's even too big. These came from Boulder. I don't have this size anywhere else. I've already, yep, this is the piece. This is the size we're going to use here. That is definitely thicker than that. It's thinner. What size is this? Does it say? 3/32. We're using 3/32 heat shrink. Next time I'm in McGuckins, I gotta get more heat shrink. Okay. This was like a 3-foot long piece. Alright, so let's... Oh, and we also have these wires here because what Keith said in his video was that the wires in there are cheap and crappy. So we're gonna replace the wires too, and those are nice silicone 30 gauge wire. Well, nicer than the wire that's going to be in here. Now this case is in 3 parts. I think I'm going by memory here. I watched this video like a couple times, but it's been a couple weeks, or a week at least. So I'm going by memory, but I think we want to leave the bottom part on. So what he did was, well, I'm not going to replace those wires if I don't have to. What we have here is these 3 wires going. So the white wire goes to this side. Focus. So what he did was, it's the middle wire stays the same, the red wire, and so I think I'm going to try to do it differently than he did. I think I'm going to try to split these apart, and we'll see if it comes apart and I have to redo the wire. That'll be fine. I'll redo the wire because he said it's just going to break off. What we're trying to do is split these up. They're connected together like servo wire. Our goal is to put a resistor in line on this black wire and the white wire. So what I think we should do is stick this down. stick this down. Do the black side first. Then we're going to take one of these. We're going to cut it about here. So we'll cut a little bit out, like that much. Then we're going to try to strip these. That's going to be fun. That. I didn't really think about how. Now this will come out. If I have to. Supposedly. I might not have left myself enough room here. We'll do it this way. Okay. Turning on the soldering iron. Need to add a little water. Can't imagine anything more boring than this, folks, so I can understand why there might not be an interest. We're just going to make it really short. Tiny little thing. I'm not used to working in this kind of a tiny, tiny world here, but we're going to do the best we can. Okay. Our solder is heated up. Now, it's going to be the fun part, because what we're going to do is going to try to get this tinned. And then get it to stick. So what we're going to do is blue tack. Get it on here. we're going to try this now, folks. This is not easy. I don't know if I got it or not. Kind of, sort of. Okay, now we're going to put on some heat shrink. Then we're going to try to get this on here. Do it this way. I got it. Okay. There's one side, I think. Now, we do the same thing on this side. Just gonna see where I cut them. Okay. This is crazy that I'm doing this. This will give me about, I think, from what I saw from Keith's video, it was like 20 more degrees on each side, or total 20 degrees. Okay, let's see if we can do this without ripping the wire out. Come on. Rip the wire out. Oh. Look at what we did. We ripped the entire... I don't want to mess with that. We ripped the entire thing off. So what we're going to have to do is put new wire on there. So let's see. Work, or am I going to have to do it by hand? These just aren't tight enough. Oh, shit. Why don't I try... Oh dear. We're going to use what color wire? That was white. I'm just going to try to get it out. Okay. Okay, got it. Now what I can do is prepare this and do the hole, put this on it, and then stick it in there. Let's do it that way. Let's try that. This is crazy. This is crazy to try this shit. And why wouldn't they just do this? Why make it 180 degrees? Why can't you have the option? Make another one that's 270, or it's clear that they can do it. Would have been easier for them to put a little SMD resistor on the board. Okay, so this side we're going to put a resistor. And we need to tin that up too. Tin it up, tin it up. It's hard to tell if you're getting any tin on there or not. Okay, then we're going to get that ready to use. Then we're going to move this over out of the way. Okay, here we go. Ah. That sucks. Okay, but it held, so we'll just take it. Okay, so now we just need a little length of that. About that long. We need to tin that up. Then we need to get that little thing stuck in there. We can do it. There we go. Okay, now we gotta put some heat shrink on there. Has to be a little bit longer. Then we need to cut this off. Then we need to tin that up. We're almost there, folks, I think. Okay, now we need to stick that on there. Oh, we need to tin that up too. Oh, I saw some solder splurt in there. Alright. Now we need to do this. This is the last part. Come on, get out of my way. There we go. There we go, we got it. Okay, so now we got to heat shrink that. Oh, there goes my microphone setup. Whoa, is it still on? Yep. Okay, good. Okay, let's see here. We'll switch glasses. Go over here. Okay, so we've put the two resistors on the outside wires going to the potentiometer. Now we just need to heat shrink this a little. And let's see. How are we going to hold this thing? It's going to go like... Oh, shit. It's dark over here. Okay. I think we got it. I wish I wouldn't have worn these glasses. I can't really see. Okay. It's amazing how bad my eyes have gotten. Okay, so now we got to try to squeeze this back in here. That's not going to be easy. Okay, now. go. We're going to put this back on. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh. It almost is working. Oh, I see what's wrong. Oh. Okay, where does that go? That goes way back there. Like that. Okay. Let me see. The back ones are no problem. It's the front ones. Oh, they're finally going down in there. What's going on with this screw? Come on. We're backing it out because something went wrong there. Okay. Well, it's not going all the way down, but oh, there it goes. All right, let's just try it real quick. What we'll do is we'll go through all this machination and it won't work. That's going to be hilarious, folks, but we'll stick it in here so we have something to hold it. And we will put this back on it. That way we'll easily be able to see how far it turns, if at all. Okay. So, oh, let's switch screens. Oh my gosh, I had the wrong screen on. That's hilarious. Well, we put it all back together. Sorry you didn't get to see me do that, because I'm a fucked up live streamer, dudes. Sorry. There we go. Yep. Critically important to film that, and I didn't film it. All right, well, it's back together. Okay. Oops. That is the binding switch. This is the... So here's what we're going to do. We're going to plug this in. God, I need my other glasses. That's crazy. Plug it in. Here we go, folks. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. It goes all the way around. What did I do wrong? Okay, there's 1500. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. So let's, did I do so? I must have not followed his directions right. So let's go to 2000. Oh, wait. Okay, so let's get to 1500. 1500. Then we'll go down, or we'll go up to 2000. Oh my God, look at how far it turns, folks. Oh my God, but then it goes crazy. So we're going to have to limit the range of the switch. Let's limit it to, oh, that's 1,000. If we just, that's 1,100. We'll say 1,100 to, oh my God, this is going to be so cool, you guys. 1,100 to, should it be 1,800? 1,900. 1,900. We'll go 1,100 to 1,900. Oh my God. If it goes more than that, that's insane. That is so cool though. Okay, so 1,500, let's get it centered. That's where we want to do it. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is we're going to put some of these screws in. And we're going to put in, these are all from Amazon. I think we should use the 1.4 by 4. Now 1.4 by 4. That's these. Let's do 5. Well, let's do 6 and see how it goes. We'll do the longest ones. Okay, so these are the ones we're going to use. 1.4 by 6. So what we're going to do is, that's pointing straight, right? 1,500. We're going to pre-drill those holes. So that means we have to get the drill and the drill bits. And next we're going to find a I brought the 1mm drill bits. We're going to get 1mm drill bits out. These are really cheap Banggood bits, and they're good for about one use. Okay. So we're just gonna darn it. All right, here's what we should do. We should pull this off and keep it in that position. Okay, it'll be easier to screw it on like this anyway. Now we're going to put one of these little screws in. And if it's too long, I have shorter ones. Oh, that's nice. So that is a little bit too long. So what we'll do is we'll use that to hold it in. We'll drill this one. Then we will put in we'll try the shortest one. We'll try the 4mm one first. What's going on there? Coupon. Oh. This is going to be fun. These little screws are really tiny, folks. Okay. Probably shouldn't drink a lot of coffee before doing this. That is perfect. So we'll take this one out. We'll put a 4mm one in there. Then we're going to drill two more. Will we even make it through? Okay. Now. Oh. These are going to be difficult. Stick in there. There you go. These are little tiny, tiny, tiny screws. Go in there. There you go. Okay. Okay. Back to our servo. And we're going to put it on straight. Oh, it's not straight. Damn it. So we'll just have to have the center offset by a couple degrees. (1512) is center. Let's write that down. Pan. So we're going 1100 to 1512 to 1900. We may adjust the endpoints here. So let's go to 1.1512 will be the center. Go to 1901. So that is that many degrees. Okay, so now we're going to go back. To go back that same amount, I think. $11.27. So 1901 to 11.27. Somehow I got it off. This is pretty important to get the screw on right, to get that on straight. Okay, so we don't go below 11.27, and then we don't go above. So you do this in your transmitter. We'll just say 1901, and then 1512 should be straight. 1512 or 1511. (1511) to 1512. Okay, so we have all that marked down. Now we got to build the rest of this. Let's see, how long have we been streaming to you? Poor bored people out there. Oh, there's nobody out there. Okay. It says 1. I don't know. It says 1 one place and 0 the other place. 55 minutes. So we're gonna pause is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna continue onward till we get to 2 hours. So I'm going back to standby video, and we'll play that for just a couple minutes. I am so sorry. I haven't had my audio on. This whole time I haven't had my audio on. Okay, so let me review what I was just saying. Scratch that. So we have our pan tilt mount finished. I did the modification from bonafidepirate, and I can tell that that one person must not be really watching out there. One person in person land. Because they would have said, hey dude, I can't hear you. Right? Right. So we have set up this, we've done the modification with two 2.2K 8 watt resistors going to the feedback potentiometer. And that allows you to get more than 180 degrees, and we have verified that that does work. And so I was just explaining how I incorrectly placed this on, even though I was trying to get it centered. So I will be using offsets in my receiver, my transmitter. And so the center position, instead of being 1500 milliseconds, will be 1512 or 1511 milliseconds. That will have it pointing straight ahead. And the endpoints will be 1127 to 1901. This is primarily for my own documentation. So the next step to get this on going is to look at this run cam, which I haven't really spent much time looking at. So this is the run cam split hybrid, and I'm guessing that it's supposed to go like this. That's what I'm guessing. So this is our connector. So what we need to do is decide how we're going to deal with that. And what we're going to do is just take this off. This connector is going to come off, and we're going to solder on our own connector. And to do that, we are going to use more of this. Let's see how long of one we need. So I usually put a pretty long one on because it's got to go to the flight controller. So let's get our, let's be careful with that. Now comes time where we're going to put a hole through here. And we also got to remember that we're going to have a VTX under here. The TBS the TBS 32, whatever it's called, the big one. Okay, these are just here to stop me from losing track of these wires. These are the cables for the receiver and the two servos. I can't have flaps on this big ship because there's not enough, I don't have enough servo outputs. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're going to just push the GPS back there for a bit. Put this, okay. So what we need to think about is how long this needs to be. So it's going to go to the board. The board is, it's got to have enough out that it can go all the way around like that, and all the way around like that. So it'll have about that much. Then, so that's how much, and then we want to have about this much, because we need to be able to lie it to the side. because the connector's right out in front here. Okay, this is how long we're going to make it. Oh my god, I cut my own thumb. That's hilarious. Okay, I have so many of these because I just take these things and cut them off when I'm building these planes. I'll be doing the same thing for the Caddx one too. So the next step is to solder this on. So we're going to fire up our soldering gun again. Iron, not gun. And we will probably, let's see, what view is that? 3. Is it 3? That view. 6. So we're back to this view, and we're going to zoom in over here too. All right. Now we're going to take our board and we're going to cover it mostly with, this is really important from my point of view, is that we cover this thing. And we'll stick it on there gently. Okay, those are some nice solder joints. Now we have our thing, and we need a stripper. Again, what we're doing here is we are, oh my god, oh shit. This is the first time that's happened to me. These two have become intertwangled. Tangled. Twingled. Twongled. So we're going to break out these 3 cables here. And we're going to strip them just a wee little bit at each end. That's even probably 3 times as much as they need to be stripped. Then we straighten them. I know I'm not in a very good position. This thing. Okay. Let's try not to screw this up too badly. Just quickly. Okay. opposite of what you would think it would be. Do I have my shit together? Not really. Sorry, folks. Power. Beautiful. Then ground. Video. Ground and video. You see, we only need a little nubbin on there. It's perfectly fine. This one, I think I'm going to try to hit that one again. That ground. I'm starting to demand more of myself when it comes to these soldering jobs. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that one looks good. I don't know if I made it better or worse. But for better or worse, it's done. There. Okay. Now comes the fun part. We're going to put, oh, careful with that cable. Now we're going to put this on our mount. I better plug this in and make sure it's not in some crazy place. Okay, let's get this at 1511. There we go. Does that look straight? Not really. It might be more like 15, 16. Midpoint 15, 16. One, 5, 1, 6. I'm going to go with that for now. Jesus, who knows? Maybe it's going to vary and it's not always going to point the right way. Okay. So what we can do now is we can poke a little hole where we are going to feed this through, because this has got to go through. And I think we need to go right I'm going to try for off to the side a little bit. Off to the left side a little bit. So let's do, well, let's see, where is our VTX? Here's what we got going on here. The VTX is TBS Unify Pro. It's got to go like this. And we got to get this thing programmed up before we This is a dual board design. Huh? I just noticed that. I mean, I thought the top board was just a cover. Okay, so let's see. If we want it over here, we're going to put this over here. No, we're going to put this over here and put this over here. All right, so we're going to put this over here. I hope it'll work. I just got a text message. It's Andy. He said he'll pop by my live stream later if I'm on. We'll see. Okay, I said okay. All right, so we're going to put this is going to go around to there, so we don't want it. Oh, that's going to be a tight fit. But I think we need to go right behind this and to the left. Or maybe just right behind it in the center. Am I ready to glue this in? Should I glue this in, folks? Probably should. All right, did I have the glue gun turned on? No. Okay, so we're going to just do a little slot. Remember, we only have to get this little cable through there. Not a sharp blade. Nope. There we have a line. What I need is a sharp one of these. Okay, there, easily fits through. Okay, so now we're going to put this on and this on. Okay, in here there must be a shit ton of screws. Okay. I think what we're going to need are these. It's really hard to see that. Okay, there it is. Got it in there. Now, oh. Probably should have drilled these out a little bit. Shit. The run cam split is going to save me from having to carry doesn't go on all the way. I should have test fit this first. What's stopping it here? What have I done wrong? I think that it's... I don't think I'm going to be able to get this screw in. We'll see. Yeah, didn't think so. Nope. It's not. It's too tight. I think I would have tried this before today. I've had this stuff for like a month, 2 months. Is it going in? Okay, it's gone in. Let's see if we can get this side in now. Oh, look at that, we got it in. And I think 2 screws will be enough, but we can put the other 2 in. I sure hope I have it right side up. I'm starting to think I have it upside down. I'm going to have to invert the image. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, where's the other screw? Did they only give us? They only give us maybe 2 or 3 of those. I said, screw it, you don't need any more than that. Okay, so next, we've got to put this on, and then where's the box of parts? Oh dear. That goes like that. Then this goes on. Then this goes on. Then these go through. Okay, so let's start by getting these through a little bit. These are M2 by, I don't know, 12. I got them in that kit of M2 stuff, I think from Amazon. I bought a bunch of screws. Like one day I bought like, and Amazon's the worst place to buy screws, except that if you need a quick, dirty set of everything, then I guess that's what you go for. MSC Industrial Supply in the United States is a great place. They have every size, type, specification. It's a real place, but okay, so what we're going to do is we're sticking the threads out enough to capture the board, I hope. Okay, so let's do this. Then this. And then this can go on here. These two can go in a little bit more. Then we go like that. And we'll start off with this one. See if we can get it to thread into the other side. I think it did. Look at that. Beautiful. Now this one. Oh, it's threading in. Very good. Okay. I think I'm going to need a couple layers of sticky tape. Okay, so there you can see. Oh, I've forgotten a critical part, you idiot. I have to take this apart. I'm sure somebody caught it, or somebody will catch it. We have to screw let's not do it all the way, remember? Damn it. Not yet. Okay. Okay, we have to screw this thing on. Shit. So we have to glue this thing on. Is it heated up yet? We can do that without this cable. To have some stuff ready to scrape it off with. Alright, we're just going to do a couple dabs of glue in there, and then maybe a couple on the underside. Oh, my glue gun is all tangled up. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't help that I have all this stuff on it. Okay, that's all we need. There we go. Now we need the screw from this box. This screw. That screw goes right there. Okay, now we can put this all together again. Jeez. Okay, so now make sure there's not a bunch of hot glue crap. Do that. And then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Okay, next, there you can see these pan tilt servos are super cheap, but go like this. Stick that through there. Now we need to get the right amount left over. We're going to go from there to there. I think we can have a little bit more inside. That's about right. Can we have it even more? I think we can. So what we're going to do is first we're going to put a blob right like that. And then we're also going to put a blob right like that. That'll provide some strain relief, I hope, for those solder joints. Of course, I haven't even tested this whole thing. I should, shouldn't I? We'll get to that. Okay, now the tilt servo. I haven't even really thought about that too much. I think that I'm going to just use one of those stoppers for that. Here's the underside. I think we should put a glob of blue glue. Like that. A glob of glue like that. And then one more glob of glue. Like that. Then we're almost ready to move on to the VTX. Oh, we got to do the tilt servo. Here's the VTX. So we're going to clean up our mess here in a second. I've been holding this the wrong way. See how the glue wandered because I wasn't paying attention? Take care of some of that, actually. Oh, come on, stop. I keep pulling more glue away. I guess that's good. This is all happening off camera. I'm trying to get this glue to stop. There. Okay. Hot glue's a mess. You guys. Okay. Let's, oh, these are the, oh, there's the other screw for the, run cam. So we're going to put that in. Gonna go in. Come on, you can do it. Sounds a little funky, but it went in. Okay. We don't want to lose this camera. Okay, there it is. It's our completed pan tilt. Oh, no, it's not. It's still not completed. Okay, so let's finish this business here. Put these away. This was all junk that came with the run cam. Not that. That's run cam stuff. And then this stuff, these screws are usually pretty handy. This is the servo stuff. I keep everything in its boxes until I'm done. Oh, I did this backwards. Okay. Did this all backwards. There we go. Run cam box, servo box, extra bits box. Oh, this is this box. Okay. Let's put all this back in here though, until we're ready for it. The Team Black Sheep stuff comes with really nice wires. Unfortunately, we're going to have to solder them onto my crappy wires that I use. Alright. Put this aside. Next. I think I drank too much coffee. I'm going to have to take a coffee break in a minute. I like to clean up my workbench. Well, after a couple passes through the mill here. Okay, we're done with the soldering iron for now. I do have to take a coffee break. So, right now we are progressing, but we have to take a break. We have to do the pan or the tilt servo. We have to do the rear facing camera, which I've decided I think it should be a rear facing camera. Let me get the standby video ready here. Put it back to the launch. All right. Sorry, I forgot to say that I'm taking a short break, just 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Well, I hope you're enjoying that aero flight. Vast audience out there. Something came in the mail while I was upstairs taking my short coffee break. And it says it's from Horizon Hobby, which means that's who sent it from. It was from Amazon. So I probably paid more than I could have paid at Horizon Hobby. But let's see what it is. I know what it is. I think. Yes, it is. It's a Pro Trim Sealing Tool. It's like for laminating things, wings and stuff. Wow, that's the tip? Holy shit, I was thinking it was a lot bigger than that. Oh, there's two different tips. So it is small. It's for getting into little crevices. So soon I'll be buying a different one. There's a stand. And here's the whole tool. It's half cheap, half okay. You could probably put some different tips on there for smushing into foam and stuff. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, there it is. I'll be getting an iron. I have a regular iron that I was thinking of using for my first laminating job, but then I thought, no, I better have the right kind of iron. Okay, so there, that's a tool. I'm a tool for being such a tool. Okay, so next we're going to do the, that view. We're going to do the tilt servo. And the, oh yeah, I forgot the tilt servo is going to have to go through there too. Damn it. I shouldn't have put glue in there. That was a mistake. So the tilt servo is going to go on here somehow. We're just going to stick it on with 3M tape. So we're going to get this. We're going to put on. Uh-oh. There weren't any doohickeys in here. Oh, they're under there. Okay. We need that and this. The rest of these can go back in here. Oh. Hold on. We're going to have to go back to.
Baby?
Yeah. I'm coming. Okay, I'm so sorry. My girlfriend's Christmas present just arrived. And it's like, you can totally see what it is on the box. So I'm like, no, I don't want her to get it or see it. So I ran up there. So everything's good now. Okay, so here's the deal. We have to get some pieces for this. And it's one of these two things. Yeah, these. Okay. We're gonna put this kind on here if we can. Oh yeah, that should be good. We should probably look for a little washer or something. Okay, we're gonna do that one. There's some spare flight controller screws for those Matek flight controllers. I don't know where I had put those. Okay, so now all we need is a little piece of control rod. And we're going to take it from this. I put the tools away too quickly. We get some tools and Z-bender tool. Of course, one of these days I'll edit this down. Okay. So let's do 7. And then, okay, we're going to do a Z-bend on the end of this. Like that. And we'll cut it when we know how long to make it. Oops, I forgot to put these away. Okay, so now we're going to try to thread this in. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, I'm going to get a washer. A couple washers from this drawer right here. And get a couple like these. Maybe even 2 of them. We might take one of them out, we'll see. Come on. You can make some threads. It's not working. Come on, you can do it. I think it's starting to go in. That ain't gonna come out of there. So now we've put in our little adjuster. Now, we're going to need to put this on. Let's figure out. We have to drill this out. Be right back. Where did I put the drill bits? Drilling out. I need to get a camera in here. Drill bits. We need a 1.5 millimeter. Ouch. I just got like a pokey in my finger. Did I bring it in here? Yes, I did. Did I plug this in? No, I didn't. Let's see if this will go in here. So let's pretend like it's straight up and down. And then this will go like this. Yeah, 1.5 is a little too much. Okay, so now we're gonna center this thing up. So we plug this into here. I really got something poked in my finger. Okay, that's centered up. It's gonna go. Let's get this off. Straight up and down. There is no straight up and down. I hate that about these Emax servos. They're never quite right. Screwdriver. Okay. Now we guesstimate the length that we're going to need here. Looks like it's sticking out. My mic doesn't stay on the belt. Okay. I'd really like to make a piece to hold this servo, but I guess I won't. Let's see if we can straighten this. Okay. What I would like is a piece that goes on. I might just do that. Screws on top of this piece and holds the servo. But we won't do that. We'll just, okay, so where are we going to go? We're going to be about right like that. So we're going to cut it off right there. Yikes! Then we're going to stick it on. Okay, this is going to be the interesting part. And where are we going with this? So we're going to fill up the whole space between the two things there. Then we're going to do a thin piece like this. That was too thin. Kind of like that. We'll see. I might have to make a piece. It is so hard to get the stuff off of this. I just never can seem to do it right. I can never get it off without a big fucking hassle. Takes some finesse. And some fingernails, which I just cut off all my fingernails. Oh, fucking shit. There. Holy crap. Cut it off right along the edges of this. And then we're going to cut a piece to put in there. I think. Let's see. No, we'll just leave it like that. Get rid of that little bit right there. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this in. Let's tighten that down. Now it's going to take me a half an hour to get this off. Okay, once I stick this down, it's not coming back. So maybe it isn't such a good idea to have that sticking in there. We just have it. I think that's where it's going to go. Okay. I don't think it'll be coming off. Oh, I'm pressing the buttons. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this on here. See, this needs to be turned up more. There, I like that, just like that. it works. You can see it moving. That's crazy. Okay. We glued that too soon because we forgot about the pan servo. So now, hey, somebody chatted at me. Welcome, chatters. I'm going to get my glasses and actually read it. What are you building? It looks like a kind of plane. Yes, I'm building a Ranger 2000 pan tilt. I don't know if you're still there, Oliver, but yes. Got to pay better attention to the chat. A Ranger 2000. Let's see. Let's go to this view. Whoa! You can see it here. This is the fuselage. I'm building a pan tilt for an airplane. Yes. Okay. This tilt mechanism needs to be adjusted. But for now, I gotta get that up on that screen so I can read the chats if I ever get one. Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit of alcohol in there. And then hopefully I can push this out. Put a little bit of alcohol right there. And then we'll cut that right there. This was a big mistake here. So what I'm doing is undoing a mistake. Hopefully without making another mistake. Alcohol releases hot glue, in case you didn't know. But not perfectly. Okay. Yeah, we have mostly released it. It's strong though. Okay, don't cut through any wires. You see, I just hit the fuselage. This is what you get for making a mistake. Okay, it's almost gonna pop out. Almost gonna pop out. Come on. Yeah. Just gotta get enough of it out that I can get the other. gosh, that stuck good. That stuck real good. Oh, don't cut through any wires. Shit. Okay. Let's see if I can just get that through there. No. Ah, shit. Selman, you fucking idiot. There. That's that half. Yeah, that's that half. Ah. That's all the glue gluing on the servo too. Okay, we got it out. Without doing too much damage. Just to my ego. Okay. So we're just going to have those go about the same length, just like that. Make sure we haven't screwed up anything. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. So now we got to put some more hot glue in there. We'll let that soak in like that. Then we're going to get to plug this in finally. Well, we've plugged it in, but we're going to plug it in now again. With, oh, we got to do the VTX. Silly, silly. So next is the VTX, and maybe I should have done that first. But I wanted to get this placed to make sure I knew where it was supposed to go. I hope those screws aren't hitting that. I should have chopped off that little nubbin on the top of that. Oh well, no turning back now. Okay, so now we're going to put some glue in the bottom here. Just a little bit. There we go. We'll just hold it there for a minute. Then we go on to the VTX. The last thing, the last piece of electronics to go on this Ranger 2000. Oh, and the secondary camera. We can't forget about that. And the mess. You know, I hate having a mess on my workbench. So this is drying. I'll pick up things. It's too bad I can't see the chat from over here. I really have to fix that problem. Okay, look at that. Let's hope I don't have just all view of this canopy from the front there. You know, I could have put this further forward. I didn't have to use the hole that they made. I probably should have put it further forward. It probably should be further forward. I've seen on Thingiverse, or maybe it wasn't even on Thingiverse, it was somewhere else, but anyway. Okay, next is the Team Black Sheep. This. So now we have to get this into there. And that's going to plug into that. And so we may not even use that hole. Let's just see. Well, we kind of have to use that hole. It's going to go this way. We're going to have to put it in a little crooked like that, I think. I mean, maybe we should make something. Let's assume it's going to go right like that. Can't we just put it in a different hole? That's what I'm going to try. No, we don't want to stick it on with hot glue. That's good. Okay, we're going to poke a hole. Oops, this has come off my belt again. We're going to poke a hole right like there. That goes through no problem. How much bigger is that? An extra 1/4 inch is going to make a difference. Now the question is will it? Okay, so now we got to kind of embed that. Okay, now let's see how that fits with this. Now what we're going to do is see where that wire is going to come with this, because it's going to be like that. The question is will it go in? I think the answer will be yes. Because that's actually going to go a little further back. It's a little tight. For all the size of this thing, there's no access. If there was just a little hatch right there. But there isn't. There's way too much stuff on this flimsy little thing. Okay, so now the question is should I stick this on with Velcro or with... I think I should stick it on with Velcro. So let's get some Velcro. Be right back. Oh dear. Cleaning up the workbench. We're done with this. We're done with this. Lost a little cap for that, like I always do. Can't put it away till I find the little cap. Okay. Sorry everybody for my anal retentiveness. It really isn't that bad. My office at work is a mess. I'm not 100% like this. It's just better if you're working on planes to have a clean work area. I've learned that the hard way. Because what happens is if you have crap all over the place, you dent your plane, you have stuff stuck in it, you lose your tools, all kinds of terrible, awful, horrible things can happen to you. Okay, we're making progress here. Look at all the wires coming out of this thing, and we're not even done yet. Because next is this wiring harness. And we have to see what we're doing with this. So let's go over to the desk and look up this flight controller again. Okay. Let's get, I'll just give you the blank workbench for right now. Then we'll find Matek page. Then we will move that over here. Okay. So we're looking at the VTX, and what I'm worried about is smart audio. So we're not going to use TX4, we're going to use TX6. TX6 will be smart audio. We're only using TX4 for TX4 is serial RX, so UART4. And we'll use UART6 for smart audio. So this is the VTX, and we have set this to 9 volts, and I've tested that voltage. And then just TX, this goes to TX4 or TX6. TX6. And then smart audio shouldn't, smart port any unused UARTX can be connected to any unused UARTX, except it won't let me set that in beta flight. So we're going to have to figure out which port. We're going to have to redo the connector for the serial receiver, because I have it on a 4-pin connector and we can't. This does not work. You can't do this. TX2 and RX2. That doesn't work. Enable soft serial on TX2 pad, saving 1 UART. Soft serial TX1 on TX2 pad. Where's the TX2 pad? I see. They want you to put your serial port here. They want you to put your serial port here instead of where I have it. And then use soft serial, saving 1 UART. I don't know if I'll need that though. I have the GPS on UART 1 or 2. I can't remember. I think it's UART 2. Alright, I think I'm going to put Smart Port on TX3. Take it from here and put it to there. That's one thing we're going to have to do. And then we're going to put Smart Audio on. Let me see which one I have here. You can't see this, but where did I plug the GPS into? Okay, I've got the GPS plugged into UART 3. I already using UART 3. So we're going to use Smart Audio on 2. Okay, so that means that we need to do this cable I don't even know what these things are. This is the power. This is the power. This is the video. We don't need this power. And one of these is Smart Audio is the white one. So we don't need the green one or these. So we're going to cut these short. I'm going to cut them from different lengths from each other too. Then these guys are the four that we need. Let's cut those off right there. So these guys we don't need. We're just going to put them in a heat shrink. Like this piece right here. Just do that. Then we will shrink it up. So it won't come off, hopefully. Okay. So now we're going to have to solder some wires onto here, aren't we? We need, this one is going to go separately. These three are going to go to a 3-pin connect servo connector. Another one of these things we're going to have to chop up. And then I need to use some other wire for that other thing. And what color is it? We're going to use white. We're going to just get some white wire from this. Banggood Special. I'm trying not to get it all tangled up, but that's going to be an impossibility. Okay, let's do that. We will see how much we need. We'll leave it connected. Hate wasting this stuff. I haven't had any food today. Since there's nobody watching, I think I might just take a break. See how long this live stream has been going. Too long. Okay, there we go. We're working on this, but we're going to take a break. It takes a long time to build a complicated airplane, especially for a hi-ho like me. So, let's see. Let's go back to webcam. So, hey, I gotta eat. And we've been at this for 3 hours and 4 minutes, 33 seconds. So we are going to stop the stream now, and I'll start another one later today. We're going to finish this Ranger 2000 today. I am determined to finish it. So this is AC for Dank RC. It's been a pleasure streaming my workshop, rambling to no one in the world but Oliver, Hans, and maybe a few other people in and out. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Later on this afternoon will be a good time for us to get back together for another workshop ramble. Off we go. Thanks for watching.